Welcome to the newsroom. Today we're talking about the best stocks you could buy now in June for July. Let's dig in. Alright, first we have Inovio Pharmaceuticals, ticker INO. Blowing up on stock twits. 67,000 people are watching. Article that came out, Inovio Pharmaceuticals, price target raised to 45 at Cantor Fitzgerald. That's a pretty high price target, considering the stock right now is trading at 29. Also, Inovio Pharmaceuticals gets $71 million for a vaccine delivery device. Inovio received $71 million from the Pentagon to ramp output of a device that delivers the coronavirus vaccine into the skin. That sounds amazing. Impressive. Love it. It sounds like something an article a Pump and Dump would put out, but it came from the Pentagon. Gotta be real. Read into the company more if you're interested, but hey, anything that's vaccine related, anything that's coronavirus related, it's going up. Okay, let's dig into the technicals of Inovio. I have two entry zones. First, entry zone is down here in the 24 to 25.30 range. So if the stock breaks support right along that bottom white line, if it breaks support right there where the arrow is, it's going to fall down most likely right in between that entry zone of 23.97 to 25.36. That would be beautiful sweet spot if you could nab that, but it might not happen. This actually could be your true entry zone if this thing just rocket ships and take off. This is an incredible support line right here, and it's holding very well. It will dip through little bits because it wants to scare you. That's what these market makers do. They want to push people out so you could chase it going back up. All right, so it's going to break through that line. You're going to sell out. You're going to lose money. Then it's going to rocket ship. Then you're going to hate yourself all day. This way, it's okay if it goes through a little bit. Make sure you don't position too large, because then you have more room for a loss, but your loss isn't that big. You know, $10, $20, $30 loss isn't as bad as a $300, $400, $500 loss. This could be your entry zone. And if you get in at that entry zone and it happens to take off and leave the runway, I'm seeing a price target of 36 on this beast. Also, I want you to notice this green top trend line. You can see it's getting wider. That means it's climbing higher and higher and higher. It's not getting tighter to where it's getting, or it's not channeling down like this, where it's making lower lows. It's making higher highs. That's nice. And it's at the bottom of that channel, which means most likely going to go up. That is it for Inovio. Technicals look great. I would take an entry around 29 personally. Ride this up to 36. Get out. It might keep going, but I'm okay. I'm comfortable with that. That's a nice gain. If it breaks through, I'm going to wait for that other green entry zone. Falls below that, it's a pump and dump. It's over. Like I said, promising news. It actually has great news that came out. I mean, we have the second wave or the first wave. Who knows what wave we're in? All we know is we need to ride the wave of making money. If you want to ride that wave of making money, this might be a good stock to check out and possibly invest in. All right, so on to the next one. Shell, Tortoise, Hyliion, many different names. This one's popping up because Nikola ran from $10 to $100. Everyone thinks that this Tortoise is going to run from looks like 16 to 100. It's possible. I mean, it's aggressively moving that direction. It can very well likely happen. The hype might be real. I mean, it's good to get into these companies and ride that hype wave. For, let's say, for example, there's no real product. There was no product with Nikola, and it ran 10x. Companies are popping up, and people are riding the hype. Everyone's chasing Tesla. Just like back in the day, everyone chased Apple. Now they're doing it with electric vehicles. It's hot as hell in the newsroom. Jeez. Woo! Get some air on. Let me get some air on, boys. For those of you who don't know, it's 93 degrees outside and it's 7 p.m. Florida. I'm the only one giving a thumbs up. I'm doing this in 93 degree weather in the newsroom. I'm not like everyone else recording in a studio or in their bedroom. I'm recording in a car. 93 degrees. Who is this Shell Tortoise? The universe of buzzy electric vehicle stocks is about to get a new entrant. Hyliion, a Texas-based battery-powered heavy-duty truck company founded in 2015. It plans to merge with Tortoise Acquisition, a special-purpose acquisition company, by this fall. All right, let's look at the technicals of this thing. We have a little flag, and then ping, it took off. All right. So once it met the bottom of this flag zone, it rose. Breakout. Okay, calm down. It went from 16 to 24. You just found out about the company. You own the company. You want to buy the company. where are you going to buy it? Let's talk about it. I'm imagining this. I'm imagining now, after that run, it's going to pop up on some radars. People are going to want to get in, but they're going to get sold out. It's going to continue to consolidate, going down. A lot of people are going to sell out, and just when enough people sell out, shoots up. Bang. So this is what I'm envisioning, a little swiggly, and then same thing. It's going to repeat. This is what would be a nice play for the market movers to make this happen again, because it worked so good previously. Or if this thing turns into from a Tortoise to an electric vehicle, it could just rocket on Monday and do this. Either way, if you were in under 20, just hold it. You're in a great spot. You have plenty of room to play now and hold your stock, maybe sell some shares, take some profit. If this stock doesn't run on Monday and does consolidation, maybe a good buy zone will be in the low 22s. That would be a good entry. If it broke through 22, I could see this falling to 20. That would be a bearish signal. I wouldn't even invest in it at that point. But if it stays within this flag, does a nice consolidation, that would be a very good setup for the same thing to happen again, which happened previously, where it just broke out. All right, so that's it for the little Tortoise. Last but not least, UCO. Now wait till you see this chart. This chart's beautiful. So it's channeling. It's just channeling. It has very strong support. If you look at the bottom white line, never went below it. Beautiful support. Let me send the web out. Look at that. Support. Super strong support. For some reason, they're not letting it go below this, because if it does, it's going to fall into a danger zone and it's going to get very ugly. This is a crude oil stock. It's going to get very ugly for oil if it falls below that. So right where it's at now, I would be very confident with taking a position and hoping that it curls up to the top of this channel. If it breaks below, get out as fast as possible. This is what the bullish move will look like. It will consolidate along this bottom line, and it would just head up for a price target of $36. So that would be a very nice move. This is a great technical chart, a lot of support in that spider web. So I would be confident with playing this as a technical trade. You know, places are open. My friend just told me in PA, they're in phase green. I thought the wave was coming and everything was going to shut back down. It looks like it's all opening up. I'm in Florida. We just have to wear the mask. Everything's open. I drive around. I looked at the bars and the restaurants, and people are just in there high-fiving and kissing. No mask. But if this did turn bearish, what would happen? So here we go. I could see it falling to 24 to shake some people out. Maybe that would be a second attempt. Breaks that line, just get out, sell it. Try again at 24. And if it falls below that, I won't even touch it for a while. It's too risky. So that's the bearish and the bullish move on that stock. So that's it. That's 3 stocks you can get now in June and hold through July. These are just technical plays, and I'm showing them to you because they have very good support. And when there's great support, 9 out of 10 times it's going to go up rather than down. And if it goes down, just get out. You know, take a small loss. In trading, you lose more than you win, but your winners are bigger than your losers. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe-y. And y'all know, everyone that subscribed, everyone that watched, y'all are a little closer to retiring young.